Mamema wakwaba na mema wache emra Adom TV so ene anopai na wotwe dwumadie na memne da yede eba ene ye boboso meda to so mienu wo fimpi mienu ene aduonu miensamu na eba no se na wotwe dwumadie no a ya ye hye na wotwe ne mu nsam ekoso de yedi mu nkomodie na ejina brane ye ka ho asempa ena ye sansi so biem na ya bobo ho diamant wanya adaje na memne de de na wanya adaje atena se na wotie ensema ye de bedi amegeso ene abena pokoa ahwen ne na ene no ohwemu ana watwe mu ensembia etwaguye na bia no hyepa yayi mu miensa dedi kan no eye de ekoso ewo Gabon eno no African Union ena Gabon se Gabon enka ekwase ho nanso abantugu akoso ama ehun sensem ebuboba aye bebre no awonim se Rwanda ena Cameroon no empanyifo ewo honom no ene eye wo mo president so aye reshuffle ewo military nim edi ehu aba na predictions bi edi Gabon ene kuya esi wo honom no achi eno achi no ye behwe eye bugri nabu wo ye ohempon ene COPLX mensan sensem a ekoso ya wo mo ewo adult committee anim tape bi eliki ye eni mu nsem empanyifo toto o ma no ahye no kreba bi efri ene no kre wasa tape nim ye bedi eno so ho nkomo ma ne ya hye the development a efri mu eba na ye de awie NPP wo mo presidential eye candidate elections no sinke na runoff bi baso enya maso eno so ye bedi mu nkomo de ma wo ewo dwumadie so mi twa me ho na me ba meda me guest di na ya hye nkomo no ha ya Adom TV sanso ena asempa 94.7 na Nnawotwi Yi live ewo ho me ba sisia Mame ma kwaba na fe me na mabedwafo edi enchew na yemfa enkomo no enhyase lawyer Chumbarima eye NDC communication team member wabeka mensasanso ena nanapia ono so kwa MPP mu a communication no ka ho na eye Dr. Mahmoud Baumia ne campaign no wudi mu dendenden ya wo nyina ebonto a ekasa edema no mo ne me guest me mo makwaba cancel machi
arawo manyoso the visions
me pacho etisen
Adom onzo
oh nyame adom so be ho yepa na enyom ekosen
even na dia kan edit here nti na even sa
ne je say ye no no
dia e dia say we nyekwa ben se nya won
Mate cancel nana machi
abena me da so
na etisen
about the Adom ho ye papa
ye de rade ase
person na won so why fe ya na je say
oh
bibia ye
de rade ase ye de rade ase mabedwafo ena mada wo madi edi ama no yen hye yen komo na se na yentumi emfa bibia ansa na ebrena so na ye be hyase ewo Gabon se wo hwemu a ene ensensema esia efiti 2020 ebesi 2023 afia ye wo mu no sa eba no West Africa ena Central Africa ku abantugo a akoso no eye be se enwotwe na sa wo ba West Africa ya Ghana eka ye ECOWAS community na de asisie no edroso ye ko yanim no mema o countries no ebi etise eye Burkina Faso Mali nanu ya de July busumi ni mu no Niger de ba ye yenkan wie ye ena Gabon de abayi countries ni bebre no ana ekeka ho ye bebisa de na emasa ni o mai esise countries a omo ayeku no omo wo bibi in common bibi wo hon ma ebo ebra wo mo aman ni nyina mu ya emasa de we esiye na adesua bi ewo mu ana me hyase efri eye council enchen na fe yenhwe kuku sem the latest one eye Gabon ene the development after Gabon no efri mu eba ebo hu kakra de ekoso nana
aha ana pa enchian ko hwefo ni hu ne de as a politician and as a security person we can say yes
okay
but and penins we hu baby free ba hu baby because we need to know what is leading to this things and the manito for man ba come me abodi say o hwe baby a say ne man bi asisi so far no ade ba ko a transcend across those countries. Number one corruption.
Okay,
corruption ade a African leaders edi wo munya kase pa. People around them and they themselves are into series of serious corruptions. eno ni ade ba ko edi wo munya kase hwe enra ya de ya yebodi ngabon ya wo de example
yeah
yet two papa achi ya almost one year random search in various houses ni very good friend a wonye obi ofri gabon po yeso ye Korean no se bibi abana ye ko ni fie ko bu ni po ani ko bubu ni mani no sika pa egu ko abana ne dem sika egu ko abana ne dem da biam twa me ho asem se eba ne sen ebi na me de ni de bi as a Brazil lifestyle and but do na how why do you keep such money in your house because when you are genuinely the next thing about him is bank and I said me I prefer you to even go and pay it in bank account we go to me so eba ne sen na wo jisika twitwi di ente said good dem scan bi on ba do say I so new say Robert tire ho the good safe the good bags mu papa no ankasa president no banso ye nkwache no so no de kwa na anu twem ene ka anticilia de kra ye anticilia de kra ye amna so if you do this that's a woman for bra videos ni ye ho hwe gabon kro no amu a development they are lacking enti wo sika sen wo ho and two man for na brasa no apanifu se tufu odam no ntie tufu a wonti nti won se tufu odam a wonti abonte futu na de be ma won no se de na ya to ye ya won wonti koi afi na se nkrofo ngwe de wan na ngwe de ni ma who this guy only ni ban need
so hia mo wa
for everyone me and I want to go di every wonya mo be every abi
okay
fi se apanifu se dan ho pa na bo atete awdom one man kwa ya nyema bebra ensem fata as a president o papa betena akonwa no so mfinhye aduanan 40 years and now beto as can you imagine
nti ono family not so for 56 years
how can one person lead the country for 40 years doesn't make sense you have no say sanctions or when his father was ruling the country for 40 years na did you know that there is something that you call sanctions? Why will you allow your system to be infiltrated to that extent? 40 years by one person. How? And abani atoba okromo ana anani ntoba. Ana ya tubianu automatically ya ba massage ne ma ayi mama mi ko issue ayi say alas mensan we say mafia system. The base mafia systems no dia adia manova ya ne ma na dia wini. Ti wat me transfer fi aduanan mu a. She papa ya kana sem abana so ka che no. So woni video a.
Ma ho video no.
Nantie kwa ya wodi. Nantie president o. Ase bibi sinanti ampampa ase se edu dwane a ye president kwa de papa ya dwane. Bia was. Ase ba na me kan yo. It's serious. Say critically bibi asina president security for dwane a papa mpu na opia na mpia wodi mi go to na. Ti baby ase bia yesi yempagya mo na se ka ho kakra mpo ne fa ho dwane a wo besi den kura dwane. But this is somebody leading that country. And ya san ko to ba amoso wa wini. Ya declare the winner and ya na no ya.
Last Saturday.
Wa wini me hwe the video no akon a wo gina platform so ye campaign den the stroke ni ati ye campaign.
Say no cho se ne ho de.
Hey, who about on grow abna. Who about on grow? See, let's put all this aside. No credit me any money entwa yi. Da bia make us be say baby bia obetena say we did you maybe say you admum na otie say you hifa fa show three say when you are not there somebody can continue enti enye wadwene say won koa na nipa nimde ne nyansa ne wo timi say wa anya obi timi nya say bitafra na etikro ya yanka bi nhemu yansusu da awia kete benanda bi yankwate yase mampani odi anum okọ me say news ne ba ya obi fa me obi sa me obi na mteni nipa news idea be was information sa asem na si abana be kompo na mente na me confirm me say no kana twice na was agumi sabita flat ne bon me be nunsia ne fa no so no na your parliament na the president Mahama ekwade ekwatena kunya so e dan sebo baby ade bedu bia no bi so beto aso na yiyo yesi kuro bi wasa den ya kuro bi to aso enti enyon se won ko na betu medi ade ama na yiye hwetogo for nya sing be 2005 no betena kunya so kufu abedi mfie nwotweko Meos Mahama bedi fie nwotweko na kufu adu twa ne fie nwotwe awie wo de fo bia 88 ni ko aka bo ho miensa no sen Ugusu si akonya so. Ugusu ti wo. As president, ECOWAS in hu ye, AU hu ye, mienko ti do china ba ti se be ka je oh, your mama suspension. You are not helping your various countries. Because no man be brain na see okrom ho na course na bana you will hear it. Hwe Niger na edi.
Yeah.
One of the challenge of Niger na say na aban na notice na you two no. Adeba kono ye say we hand picking of electoral officers. One version of electoral commission. And penifo na dan no aye hand picking putting for at to one. Busa mu say which reasonable person would do that? Knowing very well, say there are different political parties in the country, and for that reason, you are talking about we are a very independent group of people to spearhead their affairs and ensure that there will be sanctity and sanity. Now, for my own interest in it, Makoba wooding about Pierre, more, you are pushing your people to the wall. And beneficial from whom for out in the Bema.
But
a justification enough. Say I was say when munyenanti no I was saban to go back.
Na say would if you saw yours as justifiable, then you obviously you will see their reaction also as justifiable. So the we yes, sometimes you don't fight evil with evil there. Now so me must mean say ECOWAS and AU and say but member countries would adhere to their various constitutions. Yet you come 2 terms each for a certain president. And what to say, yes, a president, you are so episode changing Ghana, dear, a queer 3 terms, man could anymore. What I want can was just a government of KCBC. ECOWAS for one Kasai, AU for one Kasai, but the Senegal president want to go for a 3rd term. ABC could be an annual year. Alasani Watara got 3rd term, our Timon. ECOWAS for one Kasa, AU for one Kasa. But what is your 2 year and your Bakan Wasam? Is that the right thing to do? What's not friends so? Emma Bonisi. Now, when you see, you have no work as a war. Okay, so the problem is that the AU and the ECOWAS, they are not helping their member countries. Me, that's that my point. No, they are not helping their member countries because the money be a you know. Aya nima kamo kasa in France, they be ye na kesi nima be no kwan. But nemu nyina mo ye din mu nka ho hwe. And nemu decision enye sa monti o. Niger dey demonstration course so for that hand picking up abani ye no. Civil societies need for your demonstration. Man to na Mukama no tom. But you kotu no dia na mo ka say mo betu akontoko Niger. Mo
okay. Mame kaya shefo say dia wo hwe ewo TV so sesia no eye Ali Bongo Dimba wono na ye friend say Gabon. Wo ye mampani wo hono ma asojafo tu no free so na wo san so hwe ya asrafo na etu no na wo moti si kromo no kroma ni nyina amma wo mo so cheso mo ebo seji wo mo so a na chese bibi kwaso hodoma na omanfo no ani nye ho sansa srafo na etu Ali Bongo no na omama wo so a so mo so chese wo mani age anamo na srafo no etu ye yenti nsem a president I say yetu matu na frade so Ali Bongo ka ye eni ade sa na ode etu dwa se obia enti no mo meboa no won hu ne yere won hu obia yenti no
I'm Ali Bongo Ondimba, President of Gabon, and I'm to send a message to all the friends that we have all over the world to tell them to make noise, for the people here have arrested me and my family. My son is somewhere, my wife is in another place, and I'm at the residence. Right now, I'm in the residence and nothing is happening. I don't know what's going on. So I'm calling you to make noise,
no Ali Bongo Odimba na okasa do se omunye dede ne jubilation na wabonte na ono ane mafo eso asafo so no na wo sha bato e course wo Gabon na de sa nyama we nyina ba ye no abato ni mu ase omo chese internet nyina tete koye memenda no chese internet ni ba bi na wate de ekoso na wahunu de ekoso ekwawie chire nyoma bi ase 56 good years ni na mamenko na napia honom cancer mesamba ho within the week ansemi ba ya yedi mo kobo no na security analyst ba ko e ka say eba no amanyosem ene ka mami ka bia mamu a enye ebekasa himie a woni ho ayeso wo fase na wo ba bi emedi akire nti eba no se ye wo oman a osemi papa de awie me ba beto aso for 56 good years abusua ba ko na atena so saa nyoma ekoso manfo no empe what is next said the man Africa say we nya ba ko nyamienu nyamiensa etoato so enimu we next a ebesi adesua be ne wo mu edi koye nim no we num no ebe ya ba ko se mama yen
abena me dase na me cheti for nyina na ahwefo no pay me gidi se so minua kasa no oka bia no ana o dia link with ECOWAS any AU sanse yagitu me se abibiman obatan ku ayewo na ye nyina ye de ensa hye krata asese ye be join ne sa ku no the African Union. Now the African Union no so enye se da hokwa. There are institutions and there are charters, protocols. Aye nyina ye de ensa hyase. Enti ne dwumadie ba ko pa ne se enke be regularize na be monitor supervise sustainable of peace, democracy and safety of citizens. That is the fundamental duty of African Union. And no krona so translate into ECOWAS activities. But sisi ne ekosui eya kamia yese ekuo no wo hodie nanso adwuma yese omo ye no omo enye say European Union and ye hunu say aman be se ensia within the space of 3-4 years coup d'etat akoso honoma ebia nka me no ka say union nka disband no esan say nka be indictment na kwese institutions within the union no enye adwuma enti literally ye hunu say as the institutions within the African Union no, they are not working because some ye adwuma checks and balancing esese mudi money e debe ekọ hono aman ni nyina omudi omonsa hye protocol ase charter da hodo ase nyina no a omoka African Union ekuo ni ho no supervision na African Union ewo much as we believe in the sovereignty of separate countries, you know, we also believe in the fact that we have a shared responsibility to sustain democracy, peace and security on the continent. And this will be a year near my binase. Muhune say it's affront to constitutional sustainability of democracy. Eden amoye. Motena hodi. Na afei omane master na omu kasa na mutisi abonten na omu complain na omu sun na omo winning the sympathy of the military. So hunu na military ni ka say okay mo de mu ntimi nya hwe yate musun na musun no ene mo dede no ne mo areho amudi nyina yate ase mo nyina chi ne medi monim na fi yempam papa no mfira konwa no so na yen hwese ye besan so reset the whole wheel of the country democracy no ye besan set ne bio utira anya yi na atwe ne ma bebra kwa kire nti nia ekoso no for me my cancer is an indictment on the African Union no security charter no mo wo mu no kra no it look as if say omo bu omo nyegu niema bebre so the question I be say abena omo committees ahodo omo parliament unit and institutions ahodo ewo mu ama security capacity wo mu nyina say the na no mbehia o Ghana here that is the ECOWAS impono no na just African Union made up of over 50 countries in adi nyina no ye fa military generals no nyina na ye fa institutions ahodo na ye sanso wo intelligence unit institutions e wo ho no mu a ehwe say ye betimi organize ne ahwe ne supervise say continent no ni the union na ye de ye ho adwan no ye objectives the prime one to sustain security, peace and democracy leading to development for the people and the citizens, you know. How are we going about it? Enti oma failure. So there's a big failure in that instance because Sanya Yeshei, we hear Bongo family from Gabon, yeah. From 1960, Omunya independent from France. Yeah. And now 7 years later, ne papa be president. Ne papa be president, you know. Otena so up to 2009. Impo enokrano due to ill health ne owu eba mu owu ye 2009 sana yes ansu chinchim ne ma de ne ba Ali Bongo yi aba besi so enti se oman ba ko na say your family mo de mo betima tena konwa so for over 50 years there, that means it's no more democracy.
Okay.
Na ababe some sort of monarch. So say yan there specifically no yan family no and say you control at BBS you control ti enipa ho ewonfo no sebe obeye wadwen so obeye bibia nanso ebedumre bi no enipa no omo ebubefu ombebre much as ahwe Gabon a omo natural resource is so big, huge, say less than 3 million population, no, and can say obi ti Gabon and could live under $1 a day. So I say, and can citizen in Gabon at least so share how they are endowed with natural resources. They are not Gabon, most, well-developed country in Africa.
The Europe of Africa.
Yes. Because some will be near much as oil, uranium, near be beer.
And the population is
less than 3 million.
Can you imagine?
Yeah, less than 3 million.
Now, less than a population.
Exactly. And think can you grow be as a mochiro? Now, so you say, a Busian Bakun, a fat or Monsa or Modia, Colonia or Modia, Imoja Padie, and Isabella or more allies or more, colonial masters, France, and so a teacher or Modio Mashi or Mochi. Na 50% to 60% of our natural resources ni na e could difference for no and no now mine man ne woman a woman in de hu se no afede abroso na hold the emphasis in West Africa, but it's almost like so when you see so West African so no a link with the francophone countries no mono colonial masters near France near no omo na say sa name e koso it sends a signal say there are certain international geopolitical policy bi ohonoma enye and they need to look at it immediately to change it. But African leaders, what are we also doing? Okay, the commentators, how are we shaping the focus and the future of Africa? Is it just yakasakeke ni atina ho na afei obia koso eye de ope? You see, in shaping future no, it's not about talking and predicting, it's about contributing. It means essential ultimate share ye bi go akwan mu hunu say sa policy we are ye de eye adwuma. Are we in line with it?
Okay.
Are we on focus on it? And now say you have yet of it. And no any idea. As I say,
yeah, share so we say omotena so che aso mobasa na obi ampe so obeko betena so wa konanim. We ye no to nchen a enye no nko ana emiemie ya ku nasi no. Eyo mo concern baby wo hono ma corruption ebia ne de ye kan wo hwe Niger de ba ye videos ababo te wa Gabon sike gunkrofo dem omo nyina no ye related ye politicians no corruption sem no wo beka se ye nyina so obi betumi de to sa na mo no wo fo aso se aban bi ba na wo ye no mrusuo mu mo manfo ne hunu otumi to sa na mo no ana.
Okay. I want to say democracy now yen abibi mamu aye practice no. I'm sorry to say it look as though yen tiase. Eno na ye problem kese pa.
Okay.
Ya chiano to suit interests of few people. E ho na ma corruption no e breedy. Say ye adwene say ye be focus on citizen responsive governance. It means to say o mining mano they are able to see say aban way or accountable and or a responsible government. Enti checks and balance institution na a building democracy no ye mane ye adwuma eno na be fight corruption so hono say yam fa ne say your Ghana has here ya strengthen special prosecutor ene ya mane tumi bia say so what hwe empo e wo institution bi mu na say it borders on corruption because corruption, even one case of corruption, derail the confidence of the citizen in the government. Enti yama hodeni to me say ko na ko fight. Why we are involved, irrespective of your political career. Obefrel na watoto ano investigate say bowa ni a refer straight to court. Nanka ya prosecute. Enti yen strengthen the institutions no. Na yen jai say akwaya say oh asuma CDA or ye NDC nti say na ban wo power biribi obeye bia no ye mano akwanya e maninya leanway asoma si wo ye MPP nti se na ban power na so e bibi na nya ye mano leanway na wafa ho na okọ e ba ne sa no a e bibiri man mu ye peka kire because sani a wokan wo mo ayeku ahodo ni nyina no largely corruption and then insecurity.
Okay.
So hono sa ne man e ba o man bia mu a it throws away the focus.
Mate. Mame na se na pia e na wotene ka no wadwone ye Facebook a medase e na DSTV e channel 280 na mame ko zoom na me ne deep sani oye security analyst ba no bambo ensemu a owomunimudie ye ne no eni nkobo na ye hwe DSC e wo Gabon ene bambo munsu sanso a ye security implications e betumi dia ba se ye kase no se wokọ Rwanda omo chese omo retire 12 generals a ewo military nim na chese reshuffle e na omo hwe se be ye adwuma Cameroon so no esi wo hono saa ya pobia e de ye adwuma na Rwanda so no Paul Kagame wono so aye ye bisa se adib machen
yeah.
Yeda se ene obra wanya de amayen na de asie ye hwe Niger de ba ye kanwe ye Gabon de abeto so de hu aba empanyifo ni bi omo wo aman mu Cameroon ene Rwanda asase ye reshuffle e wo asra adwumakuo ni mu wo hu ne se ye hu de ma bibi manyina na
Yo, the Erika Mamenchiamu production team. Ampa, Mika Assembly, I think 2-3 years ago. At that time, na Omampenyin Nana Adudan Akufado, Onuna Oye ECOWAS chair, Omuye meeting be war Kempinski Hotel, and many international media na ye engage. Mika Sa Assembly Ewa Al Jazeera TV. Me say, the Yehu wa Mali no. We are bound to expect more coups over West Africa and beyond until you dealing with our fundamental issues are actually cause cool. So media Ubisamia, I would confidently say who are SC or Gabon no is not surprising. It was very expected because Ali Bongo now on yet the same mistakes that were committed in Guinea, Mali, Niger, and other places. So as a foreign policy analyst who's been a close watcher of Adia Ekoso within the region, and in the wider African continent, and yes, surprise, Mami. Never be brave to me cause way, one manipulation of constitution. So Ube to me as president forever. For example, Gabon almost sa Mrano, making it limitless for him to be able to contest. Secondly, Mugagi political opposition to say Adia Ekosu was Senegal no. Osman Sonko onu na oya main opposition leader omwachino opposition party omwa disbanded no just as like NTC opposition party in Ghana to disband NTC. You can imagine how serious an issue that is. There were issues with human insecurities. Mrante Bebre omuni ejuma, for example, Gabon omu main exporter enuna eye oil accounting for a little over 70% of exports. Manganese so Ukaboma oil manganese, it accounts for about 98% of exports. Now so they have an unemployment rate of about 38%. Youth unemployment, that is between age 15 and 34, and about 22%. A quarter of Gabonese are living on less than $1 a day.
okay
What it means is they are living below the poverty line. And according to records, on annual basis, Gabon, they lose close to $1 billion because of corruption. Not too long ago, Ali Bongo, his siblings, 5, were embroiled in a corruption allegation. Now, so because Omo brother Onunoye Omampenyinti, no investigation was conducted, no thorough investigation was conducted into Sa-Asem. So when is what makes the population angry. And anytime who say a soldier for Beji, you would have thousands of people, especially young people, or shouting, let the blood flow, let the blood, we are happy with the coup. And yet, because Omudo a soldier for no, rather they are displeased with Omo political establishment, accountability, there's widespread corruption, there's bad governance, now so to me, Kasa. They be see. a come to me. Now so me to make kasa is better than a come to me. Now so me to make kasa. Okay. And the problem is there were so-called democratically elected regimes are almost behaving more autocratically than a soldier for. Me a believer of coups because a soldier for omuni a draw a ebetime sesa menu ye abrabo overnight. Sometimes we are bereft of ideas, but yen making sure say we don't give them some opportunity to take advantage of to take over.
Okay. Na adi wunti yen share what is next? Isa kukusem ya ye recorde ewo AU na ECOWAS no. What is next? The madien na wose abibima nyina eye edi eyifi honom.
Well, I am person could contagious. The fact that a sea or Krumbaku a bet me see next because wave of coups Sudan Ushe your friend is saying Niger almost then Guinea, Mali, Burkina Faso, Idris Deby and no me person in kind of charge. Ni Papa Wuye and against the constitution or no he took over and now he's the president and Afi Gabon. I'm sure we ain't yet the last. Would have more and more of such coups happening because media, as I sit here, I have my eyes on some countries because almost hear the same mistakes. Now, talking about AU, any ECOWAS and SARS sub-regional bodies are there between. For example, AU, charter be a friend of African Union Charter on Democracy, Elections and Governance. Okay. A specific, and I think say a chapter Article 8, chapter 23, a specific about assembly to say manipulation of constitution, a constitutional coup, and now mukoto aba, then you decide to defraud, I mean, so to speak, who we are, and also a constitutional coup. So what in principle this means is governments no be really are only so-called democratically elected, no, or move back through constitutional coups because they engage in all manner of election malfeasances. I don't know whether when you drift, After ECOWAS, or more 1999 mechanism on conflict prevention, resolution management, peacekeeping and security, and also quite specific about 9 members of a mechanism to monitor the democratic credentials of ECOWAS countries and make sure say are consistent with their democratic values. At the same time, also a protocol on governance that talks about good governance, need to curb corruption, accountability, respect for human rights, any idea. But when we wait until Minia a soldier 4G, then we start talking about it. So ECOWAS, AU, ICA, SADC, they have a role to play in ensuring governments do the right thing. Entina Ebimu are tempted to think ECOWAS a gentleman, a friend, a president's club, rather than representing the interest of all ECOWAS citizens. So we need to deal with the issues, the human insecurities. Nigeria say, or more the largest number of poor people in the world, India, over 100 million. Or more debt store, over $100 billion. Or more insecurity issues. Boko Haram, Islamic State, West Africa province. Ghana, last year, according to World Bank, close to 1 million Ghanaians were pushed into poverty. Recently, Ghana Statistical Service almost say a bulk of the youth population need skills, need school, nothing. Other countries, Niger, one of the poorest countries in the world, also more uranium, more gold, Adentia, na Captain Ibrahim Traore, or Africa-Russia Summit, or KBB.
Okay.
And I find it quite profound. Or see, Adentina Yetisikasu, gold war, diamond war, timber war, cocoa war, bibia war, nanso. A bulk of our people, or me, or here for.
Okay. Adi.
So there's the need to relook at our strategic alliances.
Mame na say any ebra wanya de amaya no pay deep sunny and na wote ne kada bambo mu nsem wo mu ni mu de na yede no aka ho asem no na mame mra na fe me nko cancel what is next e de ma bibi man
abra ade ba ko na mani kapa se won se nsem me di frase no eno na me nua no mi abeka akasa di machi nyina won se asem kora na wo nyina boso the failure of ECOWAS and the failure of AU.
Okay,
omienu nyina cite various charters and whatever that say institutions like same you wo now so wo hwe me nsem nya dwuma if so wo interest ne say ku bie mu nsi neither in Cameroon neither in Botswana whichever country bia wa Africa na say bia West Africa so mo pese ku be si dia ne mo hwe say ne ma mo hye say aman ni nyina fanya dwuma o mo de be dwuma
okay
na wa kira ya Nigeria go read their own constitution. Ewu musa se man uba be di mampani a twa se wanya kra no the federal capital territory which is Abuja I said we nya ho vote 25%. Do to see wanya
tinubu
wanya Abuja and say the natural so eko asomote eyu mote on se man ganwe mo yedi Senegal dia wo musati ye the same thing opposition leader ya tena tom opposition parties ya banu won what saying Cameroon was why the changes in the military. That's all on honest.
Because now security analysts never predict that Cameroon might be next.
Oh, but
when you
need to be when the country is over. Wait, into who said the so you think you have brought up your favorites and that they will secure you? What knows how many years? Are you supposed to still be in power? And now is one has go to. You see sometimes dia wo mon ka hunu nie wadwi on se o kan se mbo se dudu ni paduro ne kasa na so jafo na se ene mo mayen ni manim na yen de mo kan mamo okay the saying Christopher Takan any bible mo dey say the voice of the people is the voice of God, so the voice of the military will be the voice of the ordinary people in Cameroon and then Gabon, and the omo kan for to minim to untie uchi form so ko ba convoy na do ba moto du anum ye pranko fogu be guni nifa enti obi etimi nkan asem o mo betima kan asem no ba no ne force na de force eyi wutran chen na wusifa on de we ni tire what wow them president wa na so tie anza fe ozi entem wan ngo tie na wo tie obi tie
muna moya manyofo mi bisa sanse mo ye sisi sika so bi dem ko asi bano sana ye mamu live in fear as politicians because the ekoso ho no
it is not the right to get Brazil the part the ba na me kan wasa ba ko me kan say bano say na a threat for a security threat in the sense that we put not just yourself but you put even your other colleagues into threats because I dream by yourself my example one MPB mbo no to is it Mankasem? Yeah, Mankasem, right? On say what two tests on about almost say bra almost stop a car so we do no you know to be a MP na ke bi anke agya no e ti so bo ndi akwana so akofona so be kan say mu kwa mu nti ne ebre that's why they killed him. So we do an among this year with this Canada they go there more as security threat for call it because say now why in the same adwin bia be shanko phone trim say na say ni pa ya aligned to papa nyina was can do go mu dem because now it's can you be one close friend won Gabonese and you be oba so all other appointees officer come dem then oh yes go so you are putting yourself and your colleagues into various threats where the other is be say be should have one and around say bubu pon ani check you na e ba ne say ka am robbers do you think you survive it so that's it say you wey amwa me masam ne say go to equity with clean hands. Oba so be small man for.
Okay.
That is why we are in as politicians. But sumo no kwaremu say we be different na say genuine go photo account. Na di mo nemu se kana be hodo ofi na wada na ofi bank na BOG safe na si we dem a wana se vote so then na wana o package kan nya tugu. Wo de wa nkwan ana edi agro. Because baby be ba wo nya uti ni dim bio. Now anu so koton che na say na ya ye bubu adani agisika nyina na bra. Says can on Saturday I don't start to be so. The budget at the bank in Yara. A big one of woman can yen genuinely. But because of the Eddie Cabana, the presumption is that the only be a fake. Ufa Sebo can be soon be an amount for that reason, your dear Yaman can be. And no comparano. But the way can weigh a Gabon then Abba and I be a chemo Ghana, be a chemo, be near but Messi, not Nigeria. Means on those days about a year or two ago. Videos are never mouth for septic tank, meaning an escassion.
Yeah.
Septic tank. Near cross the cow esho. Now we yarn the Kwampaswa, Abra. Sebita Flacho. At the 9, I'm going to Munadi Ayabakos. Sikabakos. This tells the kind of mindset that some leaderships in some African countries need to be war. I would do no one to say. Yes, near the homes to Europe, near America, near the phone. Sabita Flacho, Sabita Flacho. Says the moon, woman be. Leaders are held accountable. And now you're Trump. Oh, money, woman.
Yeah.
And not say when somebody, my body American president in 40 days, president in no one know. That you. You'll be held accountable if you breach any rule or any law of the country or the state.
I come here and say a baby mind for democracy. Sunday morning, Nadia Fanka home.
I can say, was it as a yen democracy? As by me, certain yen, as I'm saying, woman, democracy as a keeper. And I say, what I say, I was saying, no, about a what politicians wouldn't pass. When there was say, when was say, but because the favor Muntino, no, you see, I can't sit here and be hypocrite and say, there is no politician, I wouldn't name so this can them. I mean, then I'm just being a hypocrite. Every rational thinking human being will say, it is so evil. I mean, it's not right. Yes, I'm maybe said that you was a bit of a scatter bank here. Now, so you said the appropriate way to keep money is a bank. And to who is again to go out there more. If you go back, my yacht to money and you save money, again, I'd be.
My council, Nana, my mean too.
Don't say democracy, no. Me avid advocacy for peace, security, and democracy everywhere globally. That is what my personal organization.
Okay.
And you know, Nema, as I say it, me at the build democracy no. So the diagram one kasano eduba to asemu. Esan say o man bia no e betime nyini ewo kan bi mamin kan bi amanyo semu a. Age say wo pene so say wo various institutions in a building nyina no obia timi ya adwuma without any fear of intimidation, apprehensive and interference and all of that. Enti yem pene so na abibiman mu no ebra so say ye hunu say si ajatum say de kabimami ka bi na be ya adwuma dia ene yenya no what focus on the development of the citizens. So hunu anka ye wo man yi mu yi yenim say education free for equal right for everybody. Ultiminya school ni bi kwa ko university na uwia adwuma kakra ho no so ebreso sanke fa wa ya anya discrimination na ya fa na nso akonya biaye. Say health institution ya build ya de obeto anu say Director General Ghana Health Service a wadwuma ne say obe make sure say obe see to it ama the health in the institution no etime nyine agina na so yi na oman ba bi ko hospital so akope ayaresha wo kwa wanfa yam hihie anko se mi kwei mesa ba na se mensamba ye you say we now ye Inspector General of Police ya adwuma ye de ahye onsa ne so be make sure say police adwuma no ne oman ne banbo no watoto ne ye ya pa wo say ye Director National Security Ministry and now say ya pa wo say ye BNI Director. You have responsibility to serve the people. E hona say ye wo institutions are check and balancing ye adwuma. The system itself will serve as a police, but not all Nipanokrana as a appointed now about better mono. Like Tanya, me follow up on a lot of global issues.
Okay.
So when every blessed day, the sort of message I receive about developed countries, any senior institutions, checking on Mwankasa, people in higher office in authority now. A bear one say, Obi beti matina other country, no dear. Or the Nensa for Nema Bia no afani Hwadi. Yenina no, ye build it or mine for yen chirima, and Yankasa.
Into we share a situation to say, ye mame, Cecilia Abnadapa, ye ko se sika guni dem, na OSP yes or Bayeshimu. We had a sitting president at Okase, Woody Mijudi, Sebeko, you know, Omube Sanuti. Na say wodi kan krompo no abua investigation na ebekoso no. Would you say ade helping matters seba no? Sa corruption related offenses no our mining in our preset to be channel. Would you say such utterances from a sitting president are the best?
I think the president's comment was misconstrued I'm not being political, but I'm being very fair as an analyst.
Because
Sauba, young fan said, Abena Hoi, na ya do befra bontiaba, na ya beka sembi, atu bano so abra wo, obane mbawa maneo, enti unim, but unim obani suba on native say, me bayi de, aya otane me dim common, and then come a ye dear no crabby you out, I can woman.
But me can't so be ba, ebia say, me ba, junior na killed. Me me banitio. What you say? Me unity because me aba say akwara no ye but won kan no kre.
Nka mama no si anka bebo. Dia wo be kan dia hye nkuna ne say me ba ne I want to believe say nya ye dey to so yi ye be wie no enkoba ne sa.
Wan kan sa ho.
So ti ase. O say me wo gidie say asem yi e be kwa akoba wie no your integrity will be intact. So ti ase. In other words, I'm not expecting anything opposite to come from you. And to say a compare with some and through what I'll be very much disappointed. And as we speak, I can tell you, no, as we speak, I can tell you, say, for the benefit of the doubt, Oman Penny will be very much disappointed in what has happened. Because I'm expecting, say, you should be clean. Say, same way, and for real. Oh, and no, dear, let's leave it to his own discretion. It's all I say. But what I'm saying is, as politicians, we need to be very responsible and we need to be accountable. We need to leave a legacy, say, and na ye ni hono mo a wo china bi no, ni aya be ye twemu akono, ye be boye din amasebi, enwum to opa abata ho. Ne mo yan koka ne say onokwa. So I say. I believe we can do more.
There may be such a 2 year. Say or minor fight corruption na semasi na president e den krata ba e di kan kra a say independent dada the best and I say ekusi saying
well you see the ebema mintimi nka bi mama mpani ne say ebiasi pen there have been other instances and sembi sa ba ya no ahye na say bia institutions bia so mo a omo ye nhwem na say bia na pamfo na bi mpo etu ade mo bi so mo ye nhwemu afa ho nanso na nhwemu no po nyam wie ni se beto bengo se beto nifa na be hu na wakoka bibi abonten na de o kan ye no more or less na say asanka nhwemu na ye hwe no ekwan a typical example ya bra galamsey nsem ba ye wo western reserve forest bi wo men kai kro no dini na eye lands forestry minister me amenia eye abu e kan se ye nhwemu fa ho wate committee eye nhwemu se committee ni be wi omoduma so be dun finfin so be dun na mampani abekasa dada oh akonta man de me se wonye galamsey me se wonye into anything illegal mining you are one so na ye involved one so na that company na board na the center of those activities eba sa wo you may know Abnada Pa very well e bia unum se nsa ho fita pa but bia se bia na so wo the bia na da kro bi de na wafom na would miss wafom so you should have waited for the Lord to tell you that indeed the one is clean and so that one because media buy na mete ye na me unim wo me mu se na obedi bem but say anya bra asem na beto wa ye nya huniti ehun nan na prekopa na mampania be ya na be kan say oh me nim say ko be
nobody can also restrict him and tell him what he should say.
No, we are not saying that.
So
we are not saying you are telling him what to say, but the I can say sometimes if panin bre na no ase won ma bi hu abo ante panin say panin bie mate mante the non boy you ignore to comment until further notice until say when you further and better information because say if say asem ba ko pe enro na yesika no emu fa bi ye onua bi na wawudia ade ko te yesika ne ono anu dia and na yesi ni ku ne ko police station ko report ye ni ku na tie ni yiri so mi so mi ba na nan achi ensem ni nkeke nsie ni yiye
okay
ete bre nsie ni yiye na wunye hu asem ni tipoten no aja kebetimi ankanka biansa ana abaka mi baka hu se de obisa kanafa na bibia ko da din wi na fa na ka gide na wo ni wo de no to jasa me de ba ye nyina na ma ye din nyina no na ma ye din fi se na mi nsa wo de bi a ho be nyina na ne ya se ni se ya ba ho asan na me di ma asem to jasa me ji wudi se na ho be nyina Sani ya kano. Na nya bra asem no epumasi bi na nya mpaye nwie ye. Ehwo na be ka say wo sign it.
I think say you conclude say mampani sign it here. To me it doesn't look right because tie mampani say me wa rehemu wo mu say ye be wie no your integrity will be intact. As mampani a or make a diplomatic statement. Now, or make a statement to make sure, say, at least, we are not bamu nipa. And you know, out there, no one can say, you should be clean. Okay. Don't expect a man penny to come out and say,
so 1 second.
Okay, so 1
second. Very good. Okay, so what kind of sign you could be?
Of course. I don't think that's
when you come back to retract your segment.
Council, I don't think there are institutions, as I say, or investigation, or my yard, or modern nam, and Mrakwanso or law court, and court and a determine where the issue should be placed. So I say. And I believe, say, let's leave it at that. To me, in my candid opinion, or not decide this,
okay.
I would advise every politician, including myself and my brother. It's not a good practice. So
me that say. Now what you my dear and I will share haye Adom TV. Esanso ye live ewo Asempa 94.7 Facebook so ye live wait me join ye. Now do comment no at hono. Na yentie we ana yehwe we emra game park akrade no ebrasom yenhwe ye ba ye betwa so na enkobo na aka no ye dia ma we dia meje so ene abena poku a ahwen ne Mame ma wakwa ba Adom TV ena oguso a wo share me da se oguso a ekan ho na yenko modie mu yeti setup bia beto monten so na eni ewo mu no na brofocaso be kase na speculation crofo keka eni we de eyechi bugida bu eni we de yesi opi Alex Mensa edidi mu na parliament yes omate abedwakuo yes abedwakuo no onobo atachia na eda no na omo hwehwesa audio nim na omo hunu omo a omo wo mu no meka mu no kresan se eba no bambo nsemu ana omo ya ma ehu abomanfo no na wotwi mu na mpanyifo tenase ensema epiepie ba no edros be gidi se watie bia dia bedru enra yes opi Alex Mensa esamba ni prenu so no omo sha se wo chief bugri nabu wajetu so no na ye recording no bibia wo mu bia ne nsem bia wo mu bia no eye no kre na so opi Alex e bai no se enne no obi de ne nsa keka enye ni nyina no version your original ewo baabi wakan ko sisa original version no ewo IGP ho ono aso na eliki ye e de beto abonten it is a committee dey pa omo ko IGP ho wasi IGP enye correct na se wo pe IGP a wabo man yi mu a wono atena police adwuma ko ni mu efie dua samba kunye IGP a ommo ne homoden onya de a wode be ma IGP damparia eni oteso no ensem bi wo ho ma wantumi aka ne nyina wo dwom for years we de wo se ye kokom esan se bambom no eye hu se ebeto abonten emu komo na ye bedi no anopai me sha se wo nanapia ho san se ba no bambom wo munim de se de odi kan ema hunu eye ne dwuma wodi ne globally efa bambo ho no ensem a ye tete e wo committee ne so ene ehun okay mamenko ahomasomransa Dr. Sadiq Aduchum security analyst ye no eni nkomo na fe yemisa no ni take e wo so far de watie chief bugri na budie na COP Alex Mensa de watie no se de hunu sem no efa okay na ansana me kwade hokra no ye hwewe
two solicitors of the Superior Court of Judicature, in which what he has accepted is duly marked. Whose thinking was that? Who was thinking like that? Is it Bugri Nabu who invited you?
Mr. Chairman, maybe when I complete my statement, you will get the answer from what I'm going to say.
No, but I want to understand your premise. If not, I'll lose the conclusion. Let me find out from you. You are testifying that you didn't go to Bugri Nabu, he invited you. And what was the purpose of his inviting you?
Mr. Chairman, that is what I was going to say.
Yes.
The purpose of me going to Mr. Bugri Nabu inviting me was that one of my boys, the police officers, have gone to tell him that if they are looking for a new Inspector General of Police, then the man that he things can do the job and do it well is Commissioner George Alex Mensah. And Bugri Nabu said, oh, is that so? Then bring him and let me see him. That is why I ended up at Bugri Nabu's office.
Did you get the impression that Chief Bugri Nabu was scouting for a new IGP?
My impression was that, yes, he was scouting for a new IGP.
Can I infer, therefore, that he was dissatisfied with the work of the current IGP?
Yes, Mr. Chairman, he made it clear. And that is why I was even surprised about some of the audio that I said the audio was edited. Because he said so many things about this current IGP and what he has done and what he's not doing, and the promise he gave him that he has not satisfied the promise, and the fact that likelihood of him being changed is about 100%. And they are scouting for one person who can do the work well.
I can see now your memory is working, you know. Your memory is working so strong. Please, Commissioner.
Shut up the mouth of every police officer, including the Public Affairs Department. Nobody speaks.
Penya wote nka no COP George Alex Mensah na wote abedwako nanim a omototo na no mame kwa homa so Ora Sadiq yemo ache anopa yi
Memo ache o meni aba ahwenye
Yeda sene obra wanya de ma menim se na wotwi mo wanya adagye Chief Bugri Nabu wote di okan ye nyina COP Alex Mensah eba committee anim mprenu ni nyina so no wotie de na obedi kan aka de afa the process no so far
Yo, menda wasena menda wotie fo nso atena fi minua nanapia na minua council lawyer eni December ko ni se anape wo hwe wobedwofo a mienu omo kasa omo studio sisia no omo nyina ye nkofo omo hye eye post atarepin na me am so amikase mekase ma hye eye asrafo atarepin nti me kasa me de be hye ase no me hye ase efree eye code of conduct and as a service code of conduct.
Okay.
When me buy adwin say edwuma ko bia ana say ko bia ye bedwan ni bia no ankwanku bia obewo sa ku no no ni at in time or the other. And if you so nipa de ni bia so ewo ayodi na eye atare a ya ye hye na ye de ye ho etu ho esiwa amasa ye de sum ye man no eye na akaje bi wo ho ese nipa de teni so pese obewie na wadwuma no beye edwuma so a ese wotumi di so na wo hya wo ho so I would say first day and second day I think say ye nua penin COP Alex Mensah no why the obone beka no he has done himself a lot of danger especially the second day and with some kind of pronouncement or the etu ejano se wo edwumakuo bi mu na edwuma no wo ne nhyehyeye na se wudi ya ewo nyoma bi ho a ye wo akwanya ana se kwan obefa so a wo de be addressi sa issues no if you say at ne level ewo police edwuma mu no wedu mpempen so obetumi ne IGP no aye adwen se better fight se wo kendini na se wo hu se bibi kwacho na ususu wo ye nsusu e de ma no na eye onipa no wo leader no ne pese obefa anase onfa enye se wo ka bibi che no na wafa bi se leader bia wo ne vision and wo ne mission in the general mission and vision of Ghana Police Service no ono IGP o sisi ano so wo ono so ne vision because alternate no bia nyama ba ku mienu bia ohwe se eno so onyente ono so benya akonya obefa se obesiesie no eno na obeye bia saa ne vision no ene wo COP Alex Mensah de ono enfa eno ye baako eto so mienu eba sa rank semo a enam so nti I say eno na abaye ayodi bebre e de ama ye nua no I think say enya ade a eye nwanwa be say ukọ the Ghana Armed Forces a sa nemu e wo ho oba all the other services a e wo ho na sometimes no de ba ko say e hye ne so say wo ejuma bim e te say security agencies na in as much as edu impempenship say you promote you no enye wo years a was spending wo one rank mu e de ko de ada no nko na e ya de edina so ehwe sometimes you behavior bi me more example because emra na me wo afanse Ghana Navy mu openi ba ko o time ni sa na me nti ase ekoba ne se me ye nhwehwe mu ana kese ni ankasa kwa me mate ba ko say as mate for ne hwem na ye kasa no the information na come one of the officers na wakoka chen so asem aye ken baby e be hwem ya no ye ring leader even though I was the junior most no ye omu say me ye ring leader nti ye ring leader educhum nti papa no be time ya na me ntiase but me nya hu say stay net no na asese me hu kwan amefa so amede me nti ebetumi aba say impo ono ankasa service no wo mu no e bia na no kasa because we share posture and eba communication and as a lecture of communication no 70% of our non-verbal cues no and no and na hu onipa usu and wo ban say 30% there is only an affirmation nti dia ye no a gross insubordination to the IGP and I think say it is so below the belt say anka obetumi ahye ne ho so na enyoma bi e wo ho no obetumi ahome so a on koye na adwen say and I'm say aka no just about a week or two say if you know the natire na gu ho kranti no obeka asem bia e wo ne boso if say eduma na ye wo mu no and na ene okate me edu de bia eye Ghana Navy me no mudin sa so sabre ya me fimu a me ye offense practitioner me security and comedian community practitioner sometimes omutu me frɛ e wo nyoma bi ho eji wadwen edibu oman no ana sɛ omu dwumadi omudi nti sɛ ukasa se ya ebedu bebi no na we dwuma so a wo yeye ene wo mbodin bo nya na efi no wan kasa so abrɛ saa de na nti I think sɛ ye nua no wan kasa yie ebu na kasa na kasa no so no odi ebufo so na odi kasa ene yaw nimpa bia nso sɛ wo de yaw ene ebufo kasa eyi wo ka nti so we court kwa na okagina ya I think say nka ba na kwa no ye say judge ko betietie ne num obato ne num but by the time obewie no na ye nua no ye ebu no if you say anka ye Ghana Armed Forces anka I'm sure say by the time obewie no they can still call him for court martial because the account one day mpo ansa na wo be submit wo nyoma nyina na it is deemed say you are still in the service and you can be called at any point in time in as much as your ROI is running out no you can be called we are on a reserve list edum pempen so say esa oman no hia wa oman no betumi afrɛ o nti ene no say adwum na say ye bibi na ye kasa nso a ye be kasa me ye sure say me nua lawyer ofi police edwuma mu me nya sure say owo ayodi bi mpo na o kasa say better fact o ye diplomatic e wo ho kaka talk less of obi a otiso sambre na wa rise into the same person's position just on na ya point no and we be di mu nyina so no it means say you are running the personality and then the leadership or the institution of the IGP ship, you are running it down, and I think it's a sorry state for us as a people and Sadiq, in his capacity as a commissioner of police.
Sadiq Kutimenka. Sadiq Kutimenka. Okay.
Hello.
Sadiq Kutimenka. Okay. Say Sadiq Kutimenka na se me pacho o Kutimenka say. Mamento asoe na mepese me bisa se nyem no kre na se oman nempe na obi beka se ensema odi tudwa na se oye too harsh anasa se ahomaso kasa bi ewo mu ni ade na napia mamemra ho
mini aba I think say ensema na ye di akire ne me ankasa de in my personal and my candid opinion I wish say nkasa inquiry we nka anye public
okay
senka anye public two ways in kebeboa ma information ni niam bi e ba bonten no e bi anka emma na afi nsem bi nso anka ebesie no enka no so be daddy so ho no eno beboa ama reformer e bi at the end of the day committee no be suggest na be recommend ama Ghana police service no e bi anka ebetimi akoso tape no de ye pew enipa no a the prime witness no I confirm say ampa tape no koso yewura Alex Mensah so confirm part of it say ampa okan ye development a eba no ni nyina no betwa kowie likely say police administration no sen ena ni susu bia ne ni nyina so ene ni focus say sen na etie ni statement okan say yewura IGP quote and unquote enya correct na or manage police adwumani ye to me I don't think say or can just the police one way here by extension no yen from security studies background no it means the whole or minor yetimu no ye internal bambo na she police insa no atochima
okay
na ebi asambre nema bi konkon ho nti ye nya hu no nsunsuan so a ebe ye hu no na se saade no duru so a anhwa na ye ntimi anso no ebe ye hu be nwanwa say commissioner of police senior ye nyina ye nimu no ene ne wa ye adwuma na kodru over 31 years in the service onim channel of grievance bia say o de famuni ade nyina onim unfortunately bia wadru no commissioner no so ye petition a just so the command police council and o ye petition no so a ono ankasa as individual no per the police standard ethics and rules no ontimi kukuru document no say o the command police council
okay
police council will have to get it from IGP. The IGP must see it. The IGP must be in notice. And then when it's table on the table for discussion, the IGP is aware. A whole problem no. Or no, Obi I can say he could have petitioned the police council. Of course, he could have gone that way, but the procedure will not allow him to jump the IGP and submit the petition to the police council.
And now, IGP who petition, I'm from no so no him, no from police council.
Oh, I did be a police council who be for discussion matters from police council no must be submitted by the IGP's office. Otherwise, if I actually come by no, you better direct to say fako for the right and appropriate procedure, and some police council will attend to it.
Okay.
So. Nansenya mu hobi before you were upon buanu ebe firi ho no ye promotion bi promotion o ye eno ehun nsem bebre ankrofo na say ye ma wo mu ko certain promotion no mu ko police college na afei omu akatua nsem eno so hu e baya ma e kopie court ma ese court no na she IGP say saade we say oye enti ensem ni bi ho no mo a eno kra na ko police council anim to the best of my knowledge you know a call for police council to deliberate upon it nyina no e fa IGP nsem enti enya say ye hunu surface say or ye commissioner and anka say otimi twiro koma bia police council say o sa akonya no there be oni akonya no to jump the procedure
okay
and a honor problem no one me de meka bio say ye me kwa me pa anka nsesa sa de we eba public because me no ka say offer me ka kire o your commissioners are more 7 police commissioners and my indication say they are willing to appear before the committee
voluntary say
voluntary they are writing they
to defend the IGP and some
to go and also talk about the happenings of the police
okay
so what I say enti yanhwe ya babia ye drive ya kono it will not be good for us as a country enti as soon as possible metima kan nke bia next week kura no omo inquiry no they should put it in camera na nkrofo a ewo issues omo pese omo edikonya bottom line I will be very much happy say me hunu say committee no document ababontin no centered on the reform of the police institution including the procedure of appointment of the IGP nanke ye hunu say holistically no ye msesanye bi afa police adwuma ne ho na se police no commissioners ye 7 commissioners unya mienu pempo as we speak eka George Alex Mensah ho na so mo say omo the petition commission anim so omo so be ye willing to come and speak it means commissioners no at most they are 10 or 12
no that be say no ndo say
okay
was a garaba cry commission
very good and say no ma e bebre so but poma bonanka sakra no obekomu no kakra bi police management board no and so onya nipa bi start somewhere side way it means something is wrong
okay
the IGP on the public score no there ye hunu say bia o ye adwuma papa but there are two phases of the police administration there's the public aspect and then there's the administrative that centers on the internal issues. And also so ewo ho na yewura George Akufo Dampare owo problem. And no dear, it is something that you must be by virtue of what we do nti yenim senior tie but yentumi fan to public.
Okay.
But we want to be happy and treat the inquiry will stretch into that aside. Now mo hwe say be address the issue no na at the end of the day no and Kobane say ebia o da so ate so say IGP a obetimanya free hands aye na adwuma yi
mate na enura na me ne onabo atache a ona ye chairman edema committee no kasaye ewo Adom FM Jasom na mebisa in camera se me ano se omo no omo ni ehunumu se omo be aso omo be hu de obi ba beka eno makase ye koye wokokuom nti omo ahyase ye nsem ne piepie sa no ene bia ba bi ho na onipa ne kotu fa obeka se pause wo ho na eno no yenko ka wokokuom nti se omo be ye no in camera no no obi anim de obi ba beka eno mu se ye tape ne ho asema pe no mu nim se betumi akọ overboard ba bia bedru na no ne nkyemu a ono bo atache ade ma ye
ehu abena ne se papa yi ase owin support
yes COP Alex
Mensah owin support from some of the 7 officers hona se more OPA public TV so no and we are beto bombshell be because amanfo pushino we are also willing to come it is support no ebema nia enso ye no obeka. I think that we need to be very careful. To me, from where I sit and how I analyze issues on safety and security for the country, I believe they should better as a matter of urgency. No, from next week on,
okay.
In camera.
Mate, Council, any surprises so far? I will probing him.
Abraham, a surprise. I mean, 1 year in a political statements.
Okay.
Sabi my nanapia ibi me my papa wo me no police no police mabushi me na am no kasa kwa my cousin na we chief superintendent kra na what is the adwuma say be benja kasa ya twi kasa be kan say be ya woto ana say wonni muni makakra sabi ma trambara za ba pose me am be adwuma ni binti IGP se me hu from coffee IGP coffee ya be pem and Dampare isu yi me hu do abese ko nyinara ebi mu am me say be wanda dem ne wo ma to mu so that say ne wo mu am fi mu achi ase na wo so ban so ho na edansa bu a nipa de wunya ne nyina apɛ yedam obia ne se de na Abib Ekan obia ne se de wo ba ne star esitie even the armed forces in no cross 7 years the past CDS is from Blay General Blay akwa ne de ade ne nyina no menyi ne se Blay star ne akwa star na epɛ okay so that's it edin obenyen sakrai obia ne se de ba no sie nnoma. I'm told it's become some almost a change if it's true for the new CDS. And no, it's not true. It's not true. Okay, so I mean the current CDS in Paul Walker and then the crown. Meaning say you are not taking over from no the style no con and back on your pet. Seven tapocras by your pet. So what I say. But Nini National and a cross police force so therefore not me money biano. A bus here to buy young abania to be. But you're going near to what you call a special vote. What you say. If can't go to answer a multimum bonds at na dance once I want to awotuma the political party because so that's it once I want to say no kwande awotuma political party but in ye when it is a winner an officer more or less in service na even though say nice kwanza wo pia kwade ba wunya ntisi abontin street ba kusi abontin na whatna committee bi anim say who make certain statements a trust and IGP ni kwa na apere de ma wanka wunya fair me hu say wo no personal problem
okay
ebi ni say abna what say you busa the question about statement you make is what say there are some you use mafia tactics in elections no so ankasa mafia no ka say some mafia tactics ano kire mu ko say oh and no say so pindi bambo to kwam say ube wini ye wo strongholds police officer every community, cottage, village, what town, bibiara, abe free oba is important to every politician. MPP mo. Go wish oba say yeah vote every without it, but one month na. Even though they know they will not win there, but they still need that votes. NDC, Asante region yen win. Now see, I vote eba no. Me so committee na kase they are always number 3 or number 4 in the entire country for our votes. Until every vote from any community or any town, whether stronghold or opposition hold, whatever. Yepe. Now, any your business. Now, police officer, there was a idea out there and so, oh, by an abano, a month for cotton, some good, I could tell you, one interest in the same time, also be winning one stronghold. We interest in the same.
Okay.
It is a one shot I didn't put on a weird man. So we are non politician. At I don't say that one year, when they say, what year, and per the years I was someone. I just said, what's more Rollins Abemu, what's more Kufu Abemu, what's more Mills Mahama Bemu, ever somewhere, and nay, and don't go for this Abemu. It's would you say, would you be a yes, a massa? Yes, a massa, yes, a massa, be our soon. Because we don't mind. Young political color be a more tired, yes, so not Ghana flag, when I went about a bobia, Betia, and I be out, should the baby. So we know my Ghana. No be a would know my Ghana, would know my Nina, bamboo, some. Ah, why you in charge of operations for the entire Ghana Police Service and the entire country? We interested in we say what they want to UP Abusiemu. And you know, we interested in your political party. ADMPP. When not so IGP, you know. When no yari a sabita for a movement, not one number to the Copedro. Oh, IGP, they are booking a punta and and so be a yard no cost, no call much or no Copedro.
So say bugri na esuma me be frɛ no because maybe I say escort for anyway
unim say lobbying to get IGP position enya foforo e wo police adwuma
e ba yenye ne
of course
so what you say now say yemfa ne say CPP na wa ban mu a na say me call lobby for position like that obviously I need to get a figure in CPP I know say ebi owo influence kakra our presidency. NDC na wa ban mu a I need to get obi a metimi akọ so. So hono ya titi bi pen say ebinum kura mpo fa ye maame lodi na so e kolobi ya na nko mo kope IGP. At the time e de omo service na akọ enso omo nsanka. E na nei obi di ya de be abeto abonten. Ya papa ya otisuo ye a so hono obi enso se ye nyini firo na obi mrai ono nso so utie ni ha police mpanimfo ni bi ene wo mo a enim e kan no ono so de fa obi so e kan nsem ye niam bi bebrebe bottom line ni aye pe no ene se ye benya institutional a serve the larger interest of the public not only the IGP now IGP no yenyina penasem but I believe say makawa studio happen say there are nema bi ohonoma baakufo untimi ensoa oman nyina
mate patoma council ne bre na uremu no na
abra de okai eda ho ye atia yinum
president bi abakoye IGP or ye different political party sympathizer
but you see the fact that no kura da ho no say IGP bi enu wobetumi abon dia kasa ne e fa ne say we MVP ne tin ye fa no
yeah but say the wabonti the oni ba mo within the some ni
you always pick from the
not at all the time
you always pick from the commissioners dia wobetumi obi o di makọ ne form no dia at the same time benefit say fifi fun ne say be hu sama the ofifi na nuase na akọse bia be hu bibi trace bi dia kofa free got abade but you modern for the political purposes where you known MPP nti and you demand no say where known NDC nti and you demand no but who dey any there wo se wo na wo ye party ne be party adwuma ma wo ntia that is my challenge
okay
dampare I mean I'm not here to meet you my dampare adwuma ma no say na issues about no ampa mo ba ko no ma no but me dey na say hwe say wo fi so betima kan ba be di IGP na wo pese ka wo ba en ha me but be a wo find wo tie because what children say ka wo nya IGP di ya ka wo sum Ghana fo nyina na wo ba sum MBB fo nkwa so wo say wo dey wo no UP aban mu sorry UP party no ana wo abusu a wo dam ni nyina awo mu abapem de UP is na wo MPP it wo dey wo ye known MPP person ana we interest in say yan use some mafia tactics and for nyama wo party ni nwini obotai no you can't serve the interest of Ghanaians ye de nyankopon asese wo obotai na hwere amamu
if ye wo to send the type ne awumukita sadwe no police force
from the air question to say ebi wo mu enti me call ni saban we enya I am pleading on his excellency John Dramani Mahama send this saban take you over me sranada or ensure say we weed out all political agents and political linkages from police service na yan restructured money ye for den sin na so pa no munya adwuma so mo ye a wo benya nim and munyam a the other policing institutions what other countries ni kuta ni bia de benya bi if the such people don't deserve to wear the uniform bra na yeti police and na police I mean who knew me to be an NDC person me met be no with my friends I no me na me NDC most of them when they see me today they are very surprised hey that you wampa so they say but and then me pia one say me them person me dey so they say it's a we are now what we interest in the political party binti na wo de na wo ho na say party name enkoso ntena konwa so na twum de otena na say be dan party de otena wa o mbo ma party ne enkoso ntena konwa so you can't serve the interest of Ghanaians.
O make you reference to some members of parliament no me police form pie no within the be on ma 2 weeks 3 weeks akoda ne a member of parliament on the ticket of a political party.
Of course. And say the committee because I'm being Oba not MP no we kunu.
Yeah.
Sorry, you know what I can say. And then yes, that yeah Tobun so. Yes, so at least me know also.
Yes. It's all the justify say the all can say more force ni mo ne bi mo political undertone and answer the any news
and na me try we say. Sir lady you I think she was a corporal or so by then or sergeant. No then.
He was ASP.
Oh, where sure. The Nikunu here. Oh, okay. I mean, say yes, abna minyin say mankasi mo say then no asanso this is a no woman. Now we are known MVP person in that place. Minimum they are to be corrected.
Nikunu wu ye na answer.
Nikunu we na jaw no new opportunity. Because na be see from I was where so go. After no na of Nikunu dey buy so then party so any yam push on mom kon na push on na no koy. To we as abenim produce na ogusu wadima mu. And I saw I'm a premature retirement to and what if you McCoy. Now, Senior Tobu so as a police, I think Chief Super. Chief police superintendent. What Timon no free adumanimu. Tenio, what free adumanimu, what Timon no one yan this in your mouth. What free adumanimu babonting, and a corporate MP some anunya. Okay. So now another film going to cast one codium. Na say if you think every ODMP or parliament say as PR or so I mean in parliament
relations
yeah so they say maybe they Nigeria cry they are not even in politics they are doing I mean some different jobs or different things that are one you but what the end there unse maybe na wudina no wudina nkonkon so pa police ranks na kwa film commissioner IGP the political rank among them it would who could do nkonkon so ankasa a wunim enima betumi asie empo afra batom aman bebre na abọ aba 20 yeni mo hwekura ye kai Liberia no ye kai na anu ya kodibu alasane watara time yeni pam bebo wu ye it is a we a police senior officer a person ka ba be number 1 officer now obotai no say yours is to ensure say party be interested in the basic and I say because all the time and not the interest of Ghanaians more mine. Number 2, Abi can be. And I really observed that even I was even telling my brother here, the posture and how he responds to questions when it's being put.
Professor Wakukudru.
No, I never could do some. I'm not good do some. He shows, excuse me, say some kind of arrogance in his, I mean, posture. Once your non-verbal communications would demean how we see. Eya ho e obra otin na kasa kasa chense wa ensem ebifu anoba and you can say action speaks louder than words ni dimi na ne mabi ni how he even answers questions and I know he's a lawyer and the question where we start is a close question whereby your answer is supposed to be just yes or no and then you see him explaining you don't need to explain close questions you answer yes or no to it who we answer who further explanation and you seek I mean permission from the chairman or whatever or maybe a further question will make you explain further.
Okay.
But the way I was, I mean, how I was responding to questions in the crowd, I found, I mean, a bit surprising to me.
Mate.
Lastly, also, Mr. Dampari, Anna, am I a recorder? And see, young fellow Dampari, you be an original tape no way. Now, at some point, I said, I was at the question, the woman who can't get
or say a B, or say a doctor,
which part doctor?
Or say,
Doctor partner,
and you see
the point. To me, and can a honey had a man casada. And also I bet you as a macanasa. It's a honey doctor. Sasa. But what do you mean to be a doctor?
Mate.
And once I was in 71, what and then I would tell you, oh, when there's a 2 minutes, I say, Nemo, some way the man can't. One can then I can.
Mate council ma me san kwa homa so Adib sani aba 2 minutes na ye ne no enwrap ya kwa ho. Okay, Sadiq Aduchum. Mame mo akwa babiem na me bisa say
Sadiq mo ndam make reference to.
Okay, na Sadiq. Mate Adib no. Ye hwe bambo nsem a abetwa bonten a ye ka. Ebu odma wo se committee mpanyifo no esoda no se de be ya bia ni se eba bonten no aba. Ebi suggest senka efi na wotwe besimo ekono enka omunye no income ratchet omunkoye nketawudi na no baba na ewo kokuo mu oni omo ya adwen wo sa kwan so ana
minua ba meda wase saa afano se eba security sector reforms ye hwe se ye betumi atoto saa anase ye betu saa mono na yama yen bambo dumeku ahoro nyina no esipi na esita no eno no enkyere se say you running the institution on the down.
Okay.
Enti say omoya in camera. Na enyoma bia esusu say ho atotuma na ye betumi asiesie e ma na ye ebema oman no ne bambo no be konkan no ye betumi aye. Na mmom no me nua na na apia me pese me draw na attention kaka. Mom yemfa asam na ye kan yemfa ne sibre say na obroni kan let's put it into context.
Okay.
Leak assembly wanu na ekoyi uka e wo baabi. Sa wanu na ekeyi kano even as a serving person who say uniform no as say utu sa na mo no ana any person utu sa na mo no if you say you have code of ethics a guide you e wo dwumadi say me nyan ka say wo ye complain na ebe kwa koto IGP 9 so na ansa na ebe ko do police council no so a me ye sure say ye wo imbra wo police ni mu say e bia wo tro wo complain e bia be 3 or so times na ekoto mpenifo no no man fa nkwa akonya bi wo ha obenya obetimi after IGP no na wo dey police council no that's akonya ne be wo ho because that is the chain of command inti sa wo hwe say wo fa ho di bi ye keteli wo fa ho di bi a akwan ahoho so a obetimi aye enu bi nti na ye nuanu bi atumi di IGP akwa court no so that is the beauty of young democracy na ye practice no which also guide the various institutions aye wo no inti let's situate the issue into context na my running yen bambo dwumedie no say down with what our COP Alex Mensah yes sisi ano no ne dia na yen pertinence bitterness eno no yen fan hihye bambo dwumedie because nya wo tamfo na wona ne kwa akoko sadi dem no eba ade a ye friend say woman nankasa ne bambo sabre we ya obia ne issues general issues but what is the generality of the focus of yen bambo dwumedi no
okay Sadiq ye brent no one to farm me
enti ano no say ye hwe na ye hu free sa enyo betimi arane our security agencies down
me da se pa Sadiq Aduchum ye security analyst na mami wie ewo na napia wona na bibi wo hon ma obeka
I think say institution as police and military no obia one issues all the state security institutions obia on issue yen kase ebia obi run IGP and police adwuma down ebe kwati amenu mi no me best interest I met me ehunu na me pen say Ghana Police Service will be the best among the global policing index no so report ne ba na me nya copy me ehunu say ebia Ghana Police I can first time and first five ye can ho bi I'll be very happy now so the American say se bibi wo ho na se no krese no nsuso emwa adwuma no a ye wura IGP e ho nso won hwe ne ye ye nyina megidi se media yi mu awe wonim se information anko se ne ese kwa emwa ma police adwuma no entimi nko ne ekwa adentina the public directly unit no ene me no ka say public directorate no akoye se nye headquarters nko a ba bia emfanshin biu people have issue with it. Regional commanders issues is why they cannot say anything about to even the district level, which I know say and no na entisa enti yanhwe say honso ye behwe niye na administrative issues be on more commissioners ni bi and na omafiri ase e ka ho nsem they are willing to appear and talk about it ni nyina no it means bibi nkoyi yanhwe ne address no
medase na napia mamemra won chen se utie yen e wo asempa 94.7 and na sa wo hyen e Adom TV so no ye bie phone lines no na ya pick course na kakra enkomo a ye de ne nyina na wadwen kire wo ho e ye den numbers no e 0302 211 701 and 0302 211 702 0302 211 703 ɛna 0302211704 wadwenkyerɛ ɛyɛ Facebook nso bɛba na ɛhɔ comment no mabɛkenkan bi ɛde ama wo na yɛgu so twɛn sɛ okɔ no bɛba no mepakyɛw yɛkɔ yɛnim no in camera sɛ yɛnyɛ wɔ ɛma obi ante de yɛkɔ so no nkɔmɔ na yɛ back and forth a menyi ni sɛ committee no take decision wɔ so ɛsi yɛkɔ sɛ kokoma yɛ
indeed and they said they only senior attach ankasa ya okay on say was say at say wa from me say memra
minim de obeka
unim de mbeka
yeah
it doesn't go as a mechanic over say ba ya e no say bia ya yi a either on alasman said on wa e kan say oh and send you one more on number person catch me one can or camera nim so yeah no I mean adman from mpo na you are still banned by the oath of secrecy
sure
and na dey ba ko we need to know wa won me say ma bi wa mutimi kan na say tie man bebre na yenim na I mean ya say ya dey ya to jawabi aka hwe ngia ba chew but we know most of the things that are happening. But just say you back camp na you friend into my kind of kwamfo bi so. Enti wono de na say dia either so no or as back on this asare na.
Yeah, sorry.
Asare na say ni ya da officer bi on ba pa bia no. Ana say wo mo pese ba so mpo ne no. Wo ba na bi bua wo beka. Na de ebeye beka say de o have me ba. Onu nipa no obeka na ni say we make kind of have ba. So no ba promoting committee no so that no de ye ntu no badwam.
Ma me kwa ahoma somra. Ode se ma che.
Yania.
E pa to free fi he.
Amwaka central.
Eti o.
Yo miniaba nyame nhyiramo. Ewo nkomokonkon amudi me fi se Ghana for nyina so much concern about police for nsema be babe. Na me de ade ba ko pe na minim. Eno na me bo ho de wura brebia. Miniaba ohwe Ghana police. I am said this time and I was sitting me bomb because I was in New York last week. We said the real Ghana police.
Okay.
I shall bomb Modena or more year with all and no maybe quite here on some kind. And I want to obey traffic lights. I say, Namo to see her. I obey through her, na police, na and a crime rate up perform under the supervision of Mr. Dampare.
Ode se mame na say.
Bitterness been the one.
Me da say. Mame fa sheriff wa ho na so sheriff machi.
Hello.
Pacho wo frɛ ye fi e bre ni ho nti boni tell mame wa yi.
Yo, we de me slema tabikaka ne say me hwɛ sa police ni we onya police ni a we very smart.
Okay.
What ya there? O hwɛ ono ni the same police ya ye use om wo ayawa so wagon no. Ndi ne reward na o twen no waje ase IGP no. Ndi ya mfa ma no no an hu bita e na odi.
Me da say sheriff mame fa akwasi machi.
Yeah.
Me ba to di ni ba be o frɛ ye fi.
Yeah.
Okay.
Your friend saying if it's IGP program where I mean IGP wo si why Dampare the need who see IGP o ma be twemia and say first ye ko Accra near the Accra asankar keke upa biso bia wonam kumati to Accra road asankar keke kura wa bem kura ti bubu se wo fi Accra ba
okay
ahotire na police poji kwa so na mo ji discom ba hausa Maiba wa yini nye kuriwa.
Me da see akwasi wa make you point. Osofo mame me gidi say your sofo mame ya o.
Mudem.
Me ti o tawai.
Abuna be make an say no question. Senya ini abe mana oye nte kan na nye sanka omu show live on TV. Because in some na ebubo ano de omu so say bu on kan o camera o be kan o but still na name so there can only you life on TV. I mean, if you say bit me abo ma nsendia telephone na kase hi omu de bitu ana mo no me sabeka.
Me da say. Me da say of mame. Carlos Machien.
Yeah, good morning.
Me patrol yeti o.
Yeah. Me medium say the police here do manage time. You na ni say sa na ma we na papa we abese mu kenam ye hu sampa police na wo no politics no more there because we need them one no makotutu we need them makotutu no mukunimpa about to me ma basa na say ekoso nti say we abeda wo dia any pay won nkasa nwe no mu se na yes the how be be to me able
me da say kwabna ye bo afa me braso mintumi emfa okọ no ha na ye gina na se we so na ye gina na enne na wotwe dwumade de ba na ye di ni nyina si me da wase se o hwe me Adom TV so esan tie me e wasempa 94.7 lawyer Chumbarima ebe kamensa na nana apia odo so ye MPP communication team member oka ho Dr. Bomi oka team no ho no osaso kan bambo sempa omno mobo aye ma yedin komo no payi edin amegye so ene abena pokua ahwennie na me nua bema camera wodi ni birthday it say happy birthday to you at Dave David Amo happy birthday to you at nyamenyo kese pa na won hira wo ema me de wasi wada wase ma mo ne